Tonight, we continue trying to make each victim of crime or tragedy more than a number by giving a face to the victim and a voice to the family.
Michael Burnett died in a motorcycle accident nearly 2 months ago, leaving a hole in his family. Cecily Stout sat down with his mom and dad, who want people to remember the man he was.
Nearly 2 months ago, Burnett and Rosemary Williams lost their son Michael. He died in a motorcycle accident after leaving his father's house in Macon.
He was just a person that you could meet him the first time and you probably would go away and say, you know who that young man was? You know, he was so nice, you know.
Michael Burnett was leaving his father's home and nearly a minute later he lost his life. Close to 2 months later, his mother still can't believe it.
I still text his phone and leave messages. You know, sometimes I forget he's gone and I reach for my phone to call him. And then I realized that, you know, I can't call him because he's gone.
Michael and his father had a routine of watching boxing together. After Michael left, Rogers decided to go to the store and he ended up on the scene of his son's accident.
The helmet, I knew it was him, and I just stopped right there in the middle, and I jumped out running because I said, he's pumping his chest, but hey, let's put a helmet on.
Rogers saw the state his son was in, and the emotions took over.
That right there took the wind out of me. I couldn't think anymore. I couldn't think anymore.
There are some things that keep his mom awake at night.
I think about the accident and what keeps me awake, because I don't sleep. What keeps me awake is wondering if he suffered. What was the last thing he thought? He walked me down the aisle. Oh, I love that.
There's a constant reminder of Michael sitting at his dad's house.
His cars were parked over there, and I hate going that way looking at both of his cars and at the same time. And when I see them cars, I think of Michael.
Michael's family believes the world would be better if more people were as kind and loyal as Michael. In Macon, Cecily Stout, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, Michael's family is working to find out what happened that night. His
mother said if anyone has information regarding the accident, you can reach out to the Bibb Sheriff's Office at 478-751-7500. On our More Than a Number memorial page on 13WMAZ.com, you will find tributes to crime victims and much more, including a resource guide for families of victims. If someone you know has been the victim of a homicide or a tragedy, you can also add their information through the family form. Text MORE to 478-752-1309, and we can send our guide to your phone. That's MORE to 478-752-1309.